Thank you very much, one and all. What an exciting, that's lovely. That's exciting.
Right?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yes. It's so cold in here, they're just screaming to stay alive. Welcome to The Late Show, everybody. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. I certainly hope... Did you have a good weekend? Did you have a good weekend?
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic. I hope you all had a good weekend. I did. It was a beautiful day here in New York. Evan and I walked down to the farmer's market. I came back, made some roasted butternut ravioli from scratch. I assume that's why you were all chanting my name before. But throughout the whole delightful weekend, every so often I would stop and think, oh, right. Yeah. 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 Speaking of whompst, this weekend, Trump loaded all of his buddies onto his private plane, looking like a Jeffrey Epstein tribute band. And if you'll notice, they're all there chowing down on the Mickey D's. That is the most powerful assemblage of junk food since the Yalta Conference party sub. Of course, this is no surprise. As commander-in-chief, Trump ordered the largest of all the meal deals with a Big Mac, fries, a Fanta, and a fillet of fish. Look, I know Trump has been accused and found guilty of many crimes, but certainly none worse than brings fillet of fish on a plane. Why don't you just microwave it? One surprise member of the Mile High Fry Club is HHS nominee and Everest climber who ate his fellow hikers before the storm hit, RFK Jr. For Bobby Jr., this is a not-so-happy meal because just last week on a podcast, he said this about Trump's eating habits.
The stuff that he eats is really, like, bad. It's not, campaign food is always bad, but the food that goes onto that airplane is, like, just poison.
Okay. With that in mind, let's take another look at RFK Jr.'s face holding his burger. There you go. Yes. You can tell it's McDonald's because that is a grimace. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. You asked for this. Now, what? Where'd that come from? The president-elect was taking a brief break from feverishly appointing his new cabinet. In fact, Trump has set a modern record for how fast he's staffing the government. No surprise there, as Stormy will tell you, if it involves his staff, he finishes very quickly. Trump has made, He's made 12 cabinet-level appointments in the 12 days since the election. How does he do it? Volume. Because Trump reportedly swipes through potential cabinet picks on giant screens in what some are calling White House Tinder. Tinder, really, I would have gone with unhinged or okay, stupid. One nominee they swiped far right on is former Florida Representative Matt Gaetz. Seen here realizing that the catch-a-predator crew is slowly gaining on him. At the time that he was appointed, Gaetz was under investigation by the House Ethics Committee because he allegedly accepted improper gifts and used illegal drugs. But as the new Attorney General, Gaetz swears he will find all the drugs if he has to sniff them out himself. But of course, the disturbing bombshell accusation is that Gaetz had sex with a 17-year-old girl. So maybe not top law enforcement material. The thing is, as soon as he was nominated for AG, Gaetz resigned from Congress, hoping that the Ethics Committee report would never become public. But we already know some of the testimony in it, including that Gaetz has been accused of participating in up to 10 drug-fueled orgies. Ooh, he was this close to getting a free one. Now, the ethics, you get the card, you get the punch, you get that like that? Yeah, there you go. The ethics report could be super damaging to Gaetz, which is why this weekend we heard from Speaker of the House and student body president watching the bucket fall on Kerry, Mike Johnson. Speaker Johnson says that he's going to urge the committee not to release the ethics report because doing so would be a terrible breach of protocol. No, not true. There is precedent for releasing ethics reports on lawmakers who have resigned. For instance, in 1987, and this is real, the committee published this report on former Representative William Boner. Of course, no surprise. The decision to give Boner's report a full release was very hard. In the end, we're not even halfway through the puns, y'all. In the end, Willie Boner was shafted and received a stiff punishment. Hey, we go. Here's a fun fact. Here's a fun fact. We currently have a president, and his name is Joe Biden, and he's a very nice man. This weekend, Biden visited the Amazon rainforest in Brazil to talk about climate change. Before saying a few words, Biden was greeted by a group of indigenous leaders and watched a welcoming ceremony. And I think we have some footage of the ceremony. Welcome to the jungle. Welcoming ceremony. Biden gave a really nice speech about conservation, the future of the planet, all the stuff we won't hear for the next 4 years. But what I enjoyed is what happened after his speech when he walked off into the jungle. There he goes. Joe, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Joe. Joe, go. Hey, I'm out of here. Peace out, Jack. No, I gotta go. Yo, listen, I tell you, folks, what I'm doing, I'm starting a new life out of there in the trees. I packed a buck knife, turkey jerky, and some ayahuasca. One sip, your body turns into stars, the universe flows through you like an eternal river, and you're flying a spaceship that runs on love. Okay. I'm off. I gotta teach these spider monkeys how to play cribbage. Come on, Jumanji. I am gonna miss that guy. We're saying goodbye to so many things these days. We just learned that due to rebranding, we will soon see the end of beloved Midwestern gas station chain Come and Go. Goodbye, sweet Come and Go. We hate to see you go, but we love to see you come. Come and Go gained national fame for the immature snickers its name often receives. True, but before you start your immature giggling, Louis, you should know that the founder of Come and Go, Bill Krause, said that the K stood for his name and the G stood for gentle. Makes perfect sense. Come and Go stood for Krause and gentle. What part of that don't you understand? Just like how the O at the end of Costco stands for orgasm. Driving through the Midwest just won't be the same without Come and Go, but if you need a gas and a giggle, you can always stop in Minnesota at the also real Pump and Munch. It's true, Pump and Munch. That's it. Yes. Of course, the munch stands for gentle. Oh, we have some more news on the escaped South Carolina lab monkeys. That's right, it's time for an update. Welcome. As you all know, 2 weeks ago, 43 lab monkeys escaped in South Carolina, of which 6 remain on the loose, and they now have company because 2 feral emus are the latest animals on the loose in South Carolina. Good God! This means we have our first ever monkey emu update. Welcome once again. The escaped emu's owner posted on Tuesday that the birds got loose 3 months ago. 3 months? 3 months ago? No wonder they can't catch the lab monkeys. They've been riding the emus. God, Lord, please, I'm hoping with toy pistols and little cowboy hats. The emu's owner defended not being able to catch the birds for 3 months, saying if emus were easy to catch, they would be home already. Well, have you tried luring them with the traditional emu mating call? Liberty, liberty, liberty. Liberty. They a sponsor? Is that a sponsor? Tonight, are they a sponsor? No? That one's free. That one's free. The emu owner also warned of the emus. They are feral and not trained like the ones we have at the house. It's true. You can train emus. They're just like dogs, except it's so much weirder when they watch you have sex. Great job. That was my emu. Now, apparently these guys escape a lot. Because back in June, the owner posted on Facebook saying, if y'all see an emu around Green Sea area from Redberry Drive to Sugar Bears or even up to number 9, please give me a call, don't kill it. That's my father's bird. To which people responded, again, lol? I can't stand these birds, they're stupid. Your daddy and that dang bird. Of course, your daddy and that dang bird. Also, Tom Hanks' unfortunate follow-up to Turner and Hooch. Perhaps the best part of this story is that the 2 breakaway birds are named Thelma and Louise. Sadly, I think we all know how Emu, Thelma, and Louise will meet their end.
We can't fly!
We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Josh Brolin and Casey Musgraves. When we come back, meanwhile...